Washington Park. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Move my mic around a little bit. Let me know, let me know. So now, hold on. Right now, me and my beautiful girlfriend, Miss Kelly, are down at Forest Park. Washington Park here in Oregon. And this is one of the start, kind of like the start of the spring at this point. It is a beautiful day here right now. So we decided we're going to go out and do something a little bit different, you know, kind of explore around a little bit and enjoy nature and enjoy the beauty of life and on this beautiful day. Because usually out here in Oregon, it's typically a little bit gloomy. Yes, which makes sense because we're like right next to Seattle, Washington, which is like, isn't it called like the Windy City or the something like that? I don't really know, but is that Chicago? See, I failed in was it history and well that type of stuff. So, anyways, it's a beautiful day here, and I just wanted to bring you guys along a little bit and kind of check out my new city, my surroundings, and hopefully you guys enjoy anything. You know, I want to talk a little bit about gaming and why I started my YouTube channel and why I moved out here to Portland, Oregon. Oh, watch that step. Alright, so when we first came out here to Portland, Oregon, we came out here in September, right? September 11th. Ah, thank you, Ginger, thank you. So when we first came out here to Portland, Oregon, we came out in September 11th, scary day, of last year, right? And here, you guys check it out a little bit. So we came out here September 11th of last year, and we just had to get away. We moved out here from Texas, Dallas, Texas, and you know, want something different. So we decided to pick this area. And as you guys can see, this is the reason why. This is why we moved here. You know, I don't know if you guys are from the South, or you're from the South or not, but you know, the South has nothing on this. This is just beauty, just amazing. And this is one of the bright days, bright and sunny days. We haven't had one in some months now. So, you know, decided we come out here and do a little bit of talking. And I kind of wanted to connect with everybody, you know, as a person, as a YouTuber, as a person, human being, and you know, kind of let you guys pick my brain a little bit. So my YouTube page, I typically talk about Diablo Immortal, which is a game that I chose. I'm gonna switch this hand because my arm's getting tired. I guess I go into the gym, babe. This is horrible. Look at these muscles. Like, this is horrible. I look like a Ethiopian or something like that. No offense to Ethiopia, I've been there before. I have been to Ethiopia, it's beautiful. But yeah, I gotta start going to the gym, it's crazy. But part of the, hey, Dwight, what's going on, man? There you go, awesome, brother. Nice to have you, man, nice to have you. So I know you're just catching on, you're just getting on right now, but we're downtown, well, we are in, what is it, Forest Park? Washington Park. I am joined by my beautiful girlfriend right here, Miss Kelly. Hello, say hi, Miss Kelly. And we are in Washington Park right now. It's a beautiful day. So today, you know, we chose to kind of go out, do something a little bit different, and talk to you guys a little bit and kind of get to know everybody. You know, tell you guys why I started my YouTube channel a little bit more, and you know, enjoy a nice little trail because it's a beautiful day. So I said this before, I recently moved to Portland, Oregon about about 6 months now, and this is the reason why. Obviously, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful place here. I mean, this is freaking gorgeous, man. You don't really see things like this where we moved from, which is Texas. So today I want to talk a little bit about gaming, the gaming scene here in Oregon, which is freaking amazing. The gaming scene out here is amazing. I mean, like, this is just like an entrepreneur's dream when it comes to games and stuff like that, man. I want to talk about my YouTube channel, why I chose Diablo Immortal to be the game that I wanted to promote a little bit, and my reasoning behind that. I want to talk about my while we wait little thing that I got going on, and I wanted to talk about, you know, kind of what I'm doing in my future plans, and you know, with this YouTube thing and with games in general, man. If you guys had any questions, anything that you wanted to ask me, definitely go ahead and do that. We'll go from there. So Dwight says, all I can say about Diablo Immortal is my Media Shield TV 2017 is ready. It's rocking. Full Android Oreo custom. Jesus, man. Custom ROM, and I'll be using Droid Moat and be playing it maxed out. I grew up on Diablo. Dude, I gotta be honest with you, I'm straight up, I have no idea what half of that means, but it sounds really, really cool, man. It does sound really, really cool. Ooh, time out. Oh, that was nasty. The problem with nature is sometimes nature does natural things, does nature things. And sometimes you step in nature and get a little bit closer than you would like to. But yeah, so Diablo Immortal, that's awesome that you grew up playing Diablo Immortal, man. I gotta be honest with you, I have never played Diablo Immortal. I've never played it. I've heard of it, I've seen people play it, but I myself have never played it. Now, Blizzard, I grew up, man, when I was like 18 years old. I grew up playing StarCraft and World of Warcraft and things like that, man. And you know, I played WoW for a long time, and that's kind of why I chose to do my channel the way I did as well, which is I wanted to only do mobile gaming. And the reason for that was because, you know, back when I was younger and I started off playing PC games, it kind of got to the point where it kind of got to the point where I was sitting in front of my PC all day long and wouldn't really get too much done. So that's kind of why I chose to go mobile a little bit more, because like with mobile devices, I mean, we can do things like this. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this. This is amazing. You know what I mean? Can you see something like this on sitting at home in your PC, on your computer? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? And the way mobile phones are going right now, oh, there's another one. There's more nature. Oh, I just stepped in it. Awesome. The way mobile phones are going right now, I mean, you can do things like this. You can see things like this. The graphics in gaming is freaking bar none right now. I saw a simulator online, I want to say today or maybe yesterday, where there's some more nature. Hold on, you guys. I'm out. Ugh, that's so nasty. I said, she's cracking up right now. She's dying. She's loving it. So I saw this emulator earlier, I want to say today or yesterday, where you can actually play Xbox games on your phone right now. I mean, phones are the way of the future, I feel like. I made a video about a month and a half ago, where I kind of explained why mobile gaming is kind of becoming the thing now. I mean, it's essentially a computer in your pocket, you know what I mean? And the graphics are getting there, and it's just getting more and more amazing as time goes. So I chose to go the how you doing, Bob? Are you enjoying that trail? Thank you, sir. So I chose to go the mobile gaming route because I feel like that's the way of the future. I feel like, you know, that's where it's going. And you know, it's just, you get to see and enjoy moments like this. Check this out, you guys. Hold on. Check this out. Now this is a tiny little stream, but it's all natural. It's beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful, man. Beautiful. Hold on. And it goes down, goes back down this way, you guys. Look at that. It's nature at its finest, man. It's beautiful, man. You can't see something like this in front of your computer. I mean, you could, you know, on the internet, but something about being in front of it is just smelling the air and, you know, stepping on the poo and, you know, the whole 9 yards, man. Something about it is just amazing. You know, you feel more at peace, and you know, nature has a way of kind of, you know, calming you and taking all your worries away and all your anxieties and everything that you know you would stress about. They don't necessarily. It just kind of goes away when you're in nature. You know what I mean? Serenity. That's the word. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Yeah. 31. Hey, man, I'm 31 too. Actually, I turned 32 this month, man. So we're a couple of old farts, man. Welcome to the club. So Dwight says mobile is the future. Android is meant to be always on and is always battery smooth and is ready. Exactly. Android has it all, social media, from web browser, calculators, everything. Exactly, man. Exactly. So that's kind of why I chose to go that. Hold on. There was a woodpecker, and we were trying to hear it. You hear that? You guys hear that? Oh, more nature. You hear that? You guys hear that? Beautiful. So, yeah, that's why I kind of chose to go this route, man. So what drew me to Diablo Immortal more than anything, I chose to go Diablo Immortal, the Diablo Immortal way, because, I mean, as soon as Pokemon Go came out, I was playing Pokemon Go. Like, that was my game. That was like the icing on the cake for me when it came to mobile gaming. But I decided not to go that route for, this sounds bad, but for cliche reasons. You know, the industry for Pokemon Go right now is kind of full. There's people that are already doing it, that are already established. Shout out to Mystic7. If he watches this video at some point, that'd be awesome. Mystic7, yeah, thank you, babe. JT Gilly. I actually met them about a month and a half ago. They came out here to Portland, Oregon, so they kind of tips and tricks to being a YouTuber and, you know, things like that, you know. So really cool, down to earth guys, man. I really enjoyed them coming out. Yeah, so Pokemon Go was kind of set up. It was already, you know, you know what I mean, taking over, you know. So I decided not to go that route. Too much competition. But then I found out about Diablo Immortal. And what really drew me to Diablo Immortal was this. The BlizzCon 2018. I talk about this in another one of my videos. You guys go check that out if you get a chance. It's on my page. But BlizzCon 2018. 2018 BlizzCon, they announced the Diablo Immortal. And that was probably one of the most controversial announcements in Blizzard's history. Blizzard is, if you guys are new here, if you guys don't know about Blizzard, Blizzard are the guys who made and created World of Warcraft, okay? World of Warcraft is a very, very popular, prominent, money-making game, PC game, and, you know, it was so popular that they actually made a movie, a full-length animated movie for it. And it was in theaters and the whole 9 yards, you know what I mean? And did really well, actually. Did really well. So, Blizzard 2018, BlizzCon 2018, they announced this game, and because most of Blizzard's fan base is predominantly PC gamers, all PC gamers, they were really upset when they decided to go the mobile route. There's a lot of reasons as to why, and oh wow, what is that? Time out. Check this out, guys. I believe so. Can I zoom in on this? I can. Oh, there's tons of waterfalls out here as well in Oregon, man. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a better view for you guys. Is that? Is it? Uh-oh, hold on. Can you guys see that? But I'm sorry. So let's get back to the matter. Oh, geez. All right, hold on. I don't want to die while I'm vlogging today. Like, I don't want. This is not that kind of live video feed showing a black man die in the woods in Portland, Oregon. That wouldn't be a good look. It'd probably give me a whole lot of publicity on my YouTube page, though. But yeah, we don't want to do that. Anyways, yeah. So BlizzCon 2018, like I was saying, showed off. Yeah. That was extremely crazy, man. Dwight says have followed what they did from Bethesda when they released and showed off. Oh yeah, Fallout. Yeah, exactly. Fallout was done pretty good. I wanted to play that. I haven't played it yet, but I've watched some tutorials about it and things like that. So BlizzCon 2018. Hold on. If you're new watching this is my girlfriend, Miss Kelly. She's also on her phone while we enjoy nature here. Hold on. All right, so let's go back. So BlizzCon 2018, they announced Diablo Immortal. It was horrible for the alternate purposes. People booed, people were upset about it because all PC gamers, they're releasing a mobile game. You got all these people that invested thousands upon thousands of dollars on their computers only to have their number one company, you know, put it all on a mobile device. And the problem with that is, I felt, which I did speak on this on another video, was there's a sort of stigma, a sort of almost, I don't want to say the word racism, but that's kind of what it is when it comes to mobile gamers and PC gamers. And I talk about all this in my video, in one of my videos. Check them out if you guys get a chance. But PC gamers, they hate mobile games. You know what I mean? And mobile gaming is something that the possibilities are boundless, they're endless, and it's a force to be reckoned with. And people just don't want to accept that, and they hate it. You know what I mean? And I feel when it comes to mobile gamers, me, like myself personally, I can't afford to spend 10, 15, 20 grand on a gaming computer. I don't have that kind of money. I spent 800 on this cell phone and I'm broke. You know what I mean? So I can't always do that. So they're giving the opportunity to people to partake and enjoy gaming from a quality company, an amazing company like Blizzard, who probably otherwise wouldn't have gotten the chance to do that. You know what I mean? And you know, and they understand also. There's also, of course, there's a money aspect of it where mobile gaming is grossing a whole lot more than PC games right now, and it has been for a long time. Those are also facts that I have on one of my videos. You guys go ahead and check that out. Black Desert Mobile Global. I haven't checked that out before. I think I've heard of it, but now that you mention it, I'm actually gonna go check it out. You know, since you brought it up. I've never played it before, but I definitely will check it out. Definitely. So that's kind of why I got into Diablo Immortal. There's a lot of controversial aspects to it. There's another thing that came out where there was a issue with one of the classes in Diablo Immortal, which are in the PC version, and this class is the witch doctor class, right? And I have a video on this as well. Again, the witch doctor is the only African American looking character on Diablo Immortal. And I guess what happened was when Diablo Immortal decided to go, when Diablo decided to go mobile, they stopped the witch doctor class. He was not announced to be in the game, and a lot of people felt like this was a racist issue. So that was something that I felt was like really interesting about the game too, because you know, all this controversy with this amazing company, you know, there's racism possibly, there's people getting booed on stage because the game designers getting booed on stage because they released a mobile version. And I like to root for the underdog typically. That's my whole thing. I like to root for the underdog. So that's kind of why I chose it, because it's a real controversial aspect. The game has not come out yet. Diablo Immortal has not been released yet, but it is coming soon. I get a lot of questions from people on the Diablo Immortal site. I am one of the admin on the Diablo Immortal Facebook, on 2 of the Diablo Immortal Facebook pages. So I am very involved in the Diablo Immortal community. The game has not been released yet. It is coming soon. What I can tell you guys is that the game is finished. Okay, the game is done. The game is ready to go, and it's finished. Now there's other reasons behind it, business reasons why they have not released the game yet, but it is finished and they are going to be releasing it. I feel like Blizzard is just kind of taking the time and making sure that the timing is right before they release it. I did hear that it was released in Taiwan. I'm not sure if that's a rumor or not, but I did hear that it was released out there. Check this out, you guys, while we're here. I'm sorry, cut you off, but hold on, check this out. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but just a little preview, man, a little river, and this is a beautiful state, man. Here in Portland, Oregon, real beautiful state, man. So Dwight says, good question. How do you feel about Blizzard outreaching with having another company help with? You're talking about NetEase. Yeah, NetEase is a Chinese company based in how you guys doing? Based in I want to say Beijing, and yeah. So they've had some very successful games that they've come out with. Now, how do I feel about them partnering up with Blizzard? I feel like, honestly, as long as the game is still good, as long as it's cutting edge, and they keep all the updates coming, and they keep the gamers occupied and having fun, and keep different experiences coming, I'm okay with it, honestly. I don't care who works on the game, as long as the game is good, right? Like, I mean, can we get into agreement with that? As long as the game is good, who cares who makes the game? Oh my God, I gotta be careful here. I don't want to fall, break my neck. Hey, how you doing? You good? She left me, guys. She left me. Where are you going? Why are you so far away? Are you on the cell phone? She's talking to her son, you guys. My stepson. He's a knucklehead. Anyways, yeah, I don't really care, as long as the game is good, that's my main thing about it, as long as the game is good. I do feel like they actually did I don't know if you guys have watched the BlizzCon 2018 full video they had out, but they did. I went back and rewatched it again because people were upset about this whole witch doctor situation, the witch doctor class. I went back and watched it again, and what I found out after rewatching it, they actually did mention a lot of the classes that people wanted. Druids, witch doctor, necromancer, was it necromancer? Some other class, I forgot what it was. But not off the top of my head. but they mentioned this other class as well. But they did mention the witch doctor, and they did say, they hinted towards an update possibly in the future where they would possibly be, you know, possibly be releasing the witch doctor in a later update. So, you know, when it comes to companies, I gotta watch my step here, guys, so I don't fall down and break my neck. So when it comes to companies, what a lot of people don't understand is you can't give your audience, your people that are investing in your company, you know, everything all at once. You can't do that. That's a bad move. If you give them everything, what else do you have left? You know what I mean? You have to make them wonder and keep coming back for more and for more and for more. And I feel like that's what Blizzard was doing. So at a company standpoint, I understand why they didn't release all their classes all at once. You know what I mean? They want you to work for it. They want you to sweat for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, hold on. Let's see what hold on, Dwight. You're saying you think updates would take longer, like a handshake process. Like what I'm saying is Blizzard would have to make it or code it and send to NetEase, obviously, and their touch to it and finally release it. That's possible. Yeah, it's going to be a full, you know, it'll be a process, definitely. But I mean, if they already have plans in the future of releasing the Witch Doctor class or other, you know, other updates or whatnot, they probably already have it written in the codes, in the coding already. How you doing? They probably already have it written in the coding already. You know what I mean? Just not release it, which a lot of games do. They already, you know, they already know how they're gonna do it. So I doubt the process. Posting an update is a thing where essentially they kind of already know what they want to do. They're releasing it. Rumor has it they're releasing it in Taiwan. So if they're releasing it in Taiwan, the Taiwanese, the Asian community out there, they're gonna be the test dummies, I guess I'd say. The test dummies. So they'll be figuring out how they act to it and react to it, what problems they face, hacking, you know, whatever the case may be, and then you know, fixing it from there. So then when the rest of the world gets it, it's kind of a little bit smoother for us, and you know, we don't have too many issues with it, you know. Again, I can't tell you guys when the game is going to be released because honestly, I don't work for Blizzard. You know, they don't pay me. They don't, you know, I don't receive any kind of paychecks from them, any kind of money from them. I'm kind of doing this because I'm a little bit of a fan. And you know, I have a little bit of intel only because of my involvement with Blizzard and, you know, the whole Diablo Immortal movement type thing. So I can't tell you guys when the game's coming out, but I can tell you a little bit, right? And that's pretty much it, man. Just kind of, you know, I know it's a long waiting process. Let me walk down these stairs so I don't fall and break my neck again. It's a long process, it's a long waiting process. I know we're all kind of waiting for it, and I feel like once it comes out, man, that's just the more time it take. Unfortunately, people get upset about the timing and it taking forever, but the more time they take, the more they have to make sure that the game is right, so that when the game comes out, it's not a flop and you enjoy it and I enjoy it, and how you guys doing? And everybody's happy, you know, and it's just that much more of a success, you know. So I'm not too worried about when they're gonna release it because I'm sure it's gonna be dropped, you know what I mean? So I mean, my biggest advice to you and to everybody else watching is, you know, just kind of be patient a little bit, because you know, it's a business, so there's technical issues and there's, you know, business issues, but for the most part, they want to make sure the game is right. So, you know, be patient a little bit and it'll come out. It'll come out. And once it drops, man, I will be on there and I will be jamming out, man. Can't wait. I can't wait. So, so we got that down. Talk a little bit about Diablo Immortal. I am in Portland, Oregon, here at, I want to say Washington Park, Forest Park they call it, and it's a beautiful day here in Portland, Oregon, man. I love it here. It's a really nice spot. You know, one of the rare days, you know. If you guys want to look around real quick where I'm at right now, we're gonna head down to the rose gardens right now. Now, I'm not sure 100% if there's roses going on right now at the rose gardens, but there should be a little bit of blooming right now. I know April is kind of when everything blooms, and it's just, man, I went there last year when we got here in September. We moved out here in September, me and my girlfriend, and it was just amazing, man. It's breathtaking, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sight, man. This is probably one of the most beautiful states I've ever been to here in the U.S. of A. You know, it's amazing out here. So we're gonna head down to the rose gardens right now, kind of see and hope, fingers crossed, that they have some blooming, you know, some bloomation. And I love that jacket, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Check that jacket out. It's beautiful. So you know, hopefully we get some roses and things like that, and we get to see some of that today, man. Hey Dwight, I appreciate you, man, for sticking in there, bud, having a little conversation with me. I'm going to continue to talk about little things that, you know, I wanted to discuss and things like that. As soon as Miss Kelly decides that she wants to get up and we can keep walking, but she's tired, so we're gonna take a little break, I guess. But we'll keep talking. So yeah, we chose this area because it's beautiful, man. It's a really nice spot. Now, gaming in Portland is amazing. It's something that I never expected to deal with or to see. Yeah, oh yeah. No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You didn't derail me, man. It's okay. Gaming out here in Portland, man. There's a scene of gaming out here that I didn't expect before I moved out here. Portland, Oregon has a very huge gaming community. This is the first time I've been to a place where I can go to a bar. You know, we're older. And for people that are younger, don't drink, it's bad for you. But I can go to a bar out here, I can have some drinks, and then in the same bar there is an arcade. You know, there's pinball machines. We went to this one place called Outrage Esports Bar. If you're on my Facebook and a friend of mine, then you'll see a post that I made about Outrage Esports Bar. I shot on location there actually in one of my videos. So Outrage Esports Bar in Portland, Oregon, what that is it's a bar essentially, but there's PC games there where people are playing Fortnite, people are playing PUBG, PUBG I believe, or whatever other PC games. You know, there's a ton of games. What is it? There's a couple games out there. There's a ton of games, but there's PC games there. So you'll walk in essentially. You can see it in the video actually. You walk in essentially. There's a whole back wall of just computers. People on there with their headsets and they're playing games and like that. And then around you'll see Xbox, you'll see PlayStation, you'll see old school Nintendo, like Nintendo, Dreamcast or Sega Dreamcast or whatever, N64, the whole 9 yards, man. And these are all like adults. You know what I mean? Like, there, of course, there's an occasional, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, which essentially is an adult. But it's just a really cool, chill environment, and just TVs everywhere, man. And that is a thing that is very common out here in Portland, Oregon. Which makes sense, actually. I've never even thought of that process before of going somewhere, having a drink at a bar, and then playing a game, which is what I do at home anyway. It's not all the time. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. But it's fun. You know what I mean? That's why we game. I feel. It's something that's entertaining. It's something that is it de-stressful. You know what I mean? It doesn't stress you out as much. It can be stressful at times, but it's essentially a way to kind of get away, I guess you could say, sometimes for some people. But it's all in all, it's fun. That's something that I wanted to say too, was from the beginning of time, man, there's three things that every country every nationality, whether you're Asian, white, black, blue, purple, you know, whatever. Every every country, every type of people do three things, right? Which is prominent in every culture, and that is food, that is um, food, that is music, and that is gaming. Those three things are the three things that you will find all over the world, no matter where you go. Everybody games. Everybody plays games. They might be in a third world country and they don't have, you know, a mobile device or electricity, but they have games. They have some type of game that they play. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's something that, you know, at sometimes people look at and they feel like it's maybe, you know, gaming is childish, it's for kids or something like that. And I feel like that's a stigma that's just it's not true, man. It's incorrect. You know what I mean? Because we all play, we all game in some way, shape, or form. You know, um, and you know, and I just feel like, you know, it's something that I like to do, something that I enjoy doing. I also love art. You know what I mean? Which is why I make my videos. It's my form of my way of getting my artistry out there and kind of showing you guys what I see and kind of bringing you guys into my life a little bit more and, you know, my enjoyment and, you know, kind of seeing what I see, you know what I mean, essentially. So a little bit about my background. I am 31 years old. I will be turning 32 later on this month, March 27th. Hooray for me. Um, but I had a time back in 2009 where I traveled abroad a little bit. When I was traveling, I was overseas as a defense contractor for the military. I went to Afghanistan, I went to Thailand, I went to China, I went to Egypt, I went to Africa, I went to Amsterdam. I traveled a lot, you know what I mean? And the thing about traveling is you get to learn those cultures and experiences and see different things, and it kind of gave me that love and that desire to meet other cultures, meet other people, and associate with them, see what they like. You know what I mean? Play games with them, you know, and things like that. You know, we just moved out here to Portland, Oregon, about 6 months ago, and I love it. You know, if you guys are, if you're new here, following us right now, this is kind of where we're at. Me and Miss Kelly over here are taking a break. She's on the phone right now. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hi, Miss Kelly. She's gonna be on Facebook Live. Hi. She's here on the phone right now. But we just got finished walking the trail, and in a little bit, we'll be going down to the Rose Garden here in Portland, Oregon. So all that up there, you guys, we just kind of walk through. It's a huge trail system out there. At some point in today's video, a little bit later, we're gonna go back and we're going to check out some active real volcanoes, you guys. Here in Oregon, I don't know if you guys have never heard of it, but what are the volcanoes that are here? There's Mount Hood. I want to say, was it Mount St. Helens, babe? Was it Mount St. Helens? Yeah, Mount St. Helens, which actually erupted a few years ago. It's a real active volcano, and you can see it from the highest peak over here, right? We're gonna check that out a little bit in today's video. We're gonna check out in a little bit the Rose Garden, which is amazing, beautiful. Hopefully, there's some blooming right now. It's almost April, so hopefully we can catch that. It's a beautiful day here, man. So we decided to kind of come out and enjoy the day a little bit, talk a little bit about gaming, talk a little bit about me, talk a little bit about you. You guys have any questions? Anything that you want to talk about, you know, or just sit back and kind of enjoy the day with us, man. You know what I mean? That's what life's about, you know. So I started this series on my YouTube channel called While We Wait. I want to discuss that a little bit more, right? So essentially what While We Wait is I made my YouTube channel to cover mainly Diablo Immortal, which is a mobile game coming out from Blizzard Entertainment, right? But because things have been a little bit slow with the release of their game, Diablo Immortal, right? I decided to start this segment called While We Wait. And then While We Wait, essentially what I'm doing is covering other mobile games that are coming out on the Play Store, that have come out on the Play Store, things like that. You know what I mean? Because essentially, I'm a gamer. Yes, I want to cover Diablo Immortal more than anything else, but I do play other games as well, and I'm sure you guys do too. So I essentially wanted to cover that, you know, and kind of just talk about other games. So I have another video that I released, and I put it out, I'm gonna say about a month ago. This game is called Mobile Royale. I play this game daily. It's really fun. If you've ever played Farmville, it's kind of similar to Farmville in regards to everything is live action. Like, people are playing this game 24/7. There's no pausing the game. You know, in Farmville, what you do is, I guess you grow crops, and you make your farm, and you know, feed and water and this, that, and the other. And what Mobile Royale is basically you have this castle. You start off at level 1, and you have to get the castle up to like level 25 or whatever. You're on a boat. You're on a boat right now. What? Where you at, Miss Ginger? Angry Ginger? Mr. Ginger? I'm sorry, I'm not really sure. Not my fault. It's not my fault. This is on live. It's not my fault. On a boat. Where you headed? Where you headed, Angry Ginger? So essentially, what morale is, you know, you grow your community, your castle, your troops, you know, and kind of go from there. And I think the thing I like about this game is, even if you're asleep, you have the potential of getting your castle raided and destroyed, and all your resources taken from you, and the whole 9 yards. You kind of have to be on your toes 24/7. You know what I mean? So it's a constant thing. You know, there's no pausing. There's no resets. There's none of that. It's all live in real time. So if you guys haven't checked out Mobile Royale, it's by a company called IGG. IGG is I Got Games, and the game is fun. I've been playing it every day for the last 2 or 3 months. You know, that Pokemon Go, and hopefully soon Diablo Immortal. So if you're just now kind of coming with us right now on this live feed, we are here in Portland, Oregon. It is a beautiful day, so I decided to kind of come out. I'm gonna have to cut this short, you guys. I just got a notification on my phone that it's at 5%. It's at 5%. So I'm gonna be cutting this short. Maybe we can get the Rose Garden in a later video. Hopefully, because I was in the Middle East a little bit, they have this word that they say, which is inshallah, and inshallah, what that means is God willing. So hopefully, inshallah, we can get another live video going on, and you guys will come back, and you know, maybe we can have a little bit more of a conversation. We can check out the Rose Garden, and hopefully it's blooming, and you know, we have another beautiful day, which I'm sure we will. So hey man, thank you, Angry Ginger. Hey, thank you too, Dwight, man. I appreciate all you guys' conversations, and you know, the questions and stuff like that, man. I would love to do this a little bit more often. You guys. I think it's fun. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for joining us today, and I will see you guys on another video. All right. Check out my YouTube if you haven't yet. Subscribe, like all like my stuff, and I'm gonna try to keep it entertaining for you guys. Definitely. All right. So you guys have a good day. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Check out this Rose Garden, get some food, and head home. So you guys take care, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye. Now, how do I turn this off?